back with a plan. Employees send message to Congress, drumming up nationwide support, all making the case for survival in Washington this week under the Pentastar. Before heading to the Hill and round 2 of a plea to Congress for a bridge loan, Chrysler Chairman and CEO Bob Nardelli unveiled the company's plan to senior management and employees. The 125-page document is a 6-point restructuring plan toward long-time viability if Congress agrees to fuel it with a bridge loan.
Cash will support ongoing operations as we continue to restructure the business, including the first quarter alone. This will be the first quarter of '09. Our product plan features 24 major launches from 2009 to 2012. For the 2009 model year, 73% of our products will offer improved fuel economy compared to 2008. Just a great job by all of you that have participated in that.
Frank Clegan, Executive Vice President Product Development, told a group of employees this week that the in-house Envy Group, which created the Dodge EV all-electric vehicle and Chrysler Town & Country and Jeep Wrangler EV range-extended vehicles, will be putting one of these vehicles on the road in 2010, with more to follow.
So CAFE is continuing to rise. We have a 35% somewhere in that neighborhood improvement required by 2020. So this becomes a very, very important part of our strategy to ensure that we have compliance. But we also believe that it's the right thing from an environmental perspective.
Chrysler employees wasted no time throwing their support behind the loan issue, lining up in the Auburn Hills Tech Center last Monday to share their personal belief in the company and the industry and send a message to Congress about why America should care about the U.S. auto industry.
I hope they care. I hope they care because, like in all industries, we need to keep our American companies based here in America. We've lost too many as it is. Keeping American companies here is what makes our economy strong, and I don't want to see any more American companies dying.
As far as family values, the estimates out there right now are 3 million people dependent on the auto industry, to support their families. And these aren't people who are looking for, just a donation or a handout. They're looking to put their hands on a product and, build that product. They want to do an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. So supporting their desire to do that, I think, is definitely a worthwhile investment. So the thing we have to ask Congress to consider is, what's the value of a working family? What's the value of 3 million working families?
American automobile industry is just a part of this country, but it's more than that. At some point, America needs manufacturing, and America needs people that know how to build things. And to give that away, to give that heritage of ours away, I think would be just a tremendous mistake.
Well, my dad was a millwright at Ford. Him having that job allowed me to go to college and become an engineer.
Chrysler quickly expanded efforts to build support for the loans with a virtual road tour through 7 states, highlighting the company's critical role throughout the fabric of the American economy. Vice Chairman and President Jim Press underscored the impact on the Port of Baltimore.
Chrysler's impact on the port is huge because we're the largest single exporter of goods through the Port of Baltimore. We have 100 dealers in the area. We employ a number of people here at the port in terms of taking our vehicles, processing them, and putting them through. It's a huge impact. It makes the port work, and this is one of the biggest ports in the United States.
Last year, Chrysler exported over 200,000 cars, not only here in Baltimore, but in Brunswick, Georgia, and in Jacksonville as well. So those Chryslers, built by Americans, transported by Americans, and handled here in Baltimore by Americans, create jobs for this economy.
Dealerships provide local jobs, training, health care, and charitable support in cities and towns throughout America. The road tour brought home the hardships imposed by the current economic crisis during a stop at Dark Cars Chrysler Jeep Dodge in New Carrollton, Maryland.
1 million people rely on this company. That's why we're here. We're here to maintain manufacturing in America, our way of life, our jobs, and not ship everything overseas. We're here to assure through this difficult time we emerge stronger than ever before.
If the loans don't go through, the impact would really be catastrophic. I mean, we are the backbone of the American economy. We're responsible for 20% of all retail sales in the United States. So not approving these loans, the entire country would come to a screeching halt, literally.
The auto industry touches communities throughout America through manufacturing. Tom Lasorda reinforced that vital connection during a stop at Toledo Supplier Park in Toledo, Ohio.
This industry is vital to America. Toledo is a great example of how this industry touches every town in America. When you build your products, employees of shipping companies deliver them everywhere across this country, from Portland, Maine to Portland, Oregon, where dealers and their workers sell and service them, and people and other businesses help along the way.
At Fleet Car, we have about 500 drivers, and there's probably about 10,000 car haulers in the United States. We've serviced Chrysler since 1998 and Toledo since 2004. The ripple effect on us is 100%. If you don't build them, we don't ship them. Our trucks are specialized, our drivers are professionals, this is all we do. I can't say it enough that whatever happens to the big three and whatever happens here in Toledo, and if we don't get that loan, we're out of business. And there's 10,000 families and another 100,000 businesses that support us all across the United States.
Testifying Thursday before the Senate Banking Committee in Washington, D.C., Bob Nardelli reassured the committee of the company's willingness to work closely with government moving forward.
With government collaboration, our industry can accelerate how American drives cutting-edge technology. And an automotive energy security alliance would coordinate public and private spending, which is already devoted to advanced technologies, produce basic technology available to all manufacturing, drive private investments to meet our national energy and environmental goals. Such an alliance would help ensure that as a country, we do not trade our current dependence on foreign oil for dependence on foreign technology.
Reporting for Under the Pentastar, I'm Betty Carrier Newman.